beats me.
Let's start with the basics. When you're competing against online competition, there are 3 tiers to conquer. In the different tiers, you'll have to play with different teams, so your wins in this mode will come from all angles. You can play with your favorite team, but you also have to explore other teams. And that's what makes Play Now Online so much fun. The variety of action from game to game is always something to look forward to. With Tier 1 teams, you'll need to win 3 games. In Tiers 2 and 3, you'll need to win 1 each. Stack up your wins and advance as a freshman at level 10 to the greatest of all time at level 1. Also in this mode is the option of playing with team control or player control.
I'll tell you what, even if the visitors put those outfits together by accident, they nailed it. Looking sharp as ever as they came into the building. If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K. And here. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Let's check out Virginia Beach's starting lineup. And for the Cavaliers, Colin Sexton is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And great people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Curry finds Love. Outside Curry. Launches it. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Something we've seen in the last few years. Boxing one thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Curry against Irving. To the middle. Here's Allen. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. The great one passes to Irving. Here's Q.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Here's Sexton. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's sent back by Allen. Defended by Allen. Clock at 6. Pass to Hoffman. Over Sexton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Now, here's Okoro. T right on him. Can't hit the free throw line jump. For Virginia Beach, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Hoffman. Passes it to Q. Irving with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Love outside. And it's Sexton penetrating. And the pass to Okoro. Here's Allen. That shot misses. So Virginia Beach will take it the other way.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Irving looking for an opening. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Love. Got a piece of it. There's the dish to Curry. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Outside Irving for the 3. And it's sent back by Allen.
Team ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He nails it. We're tied up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Schroeder, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Schroeder hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's deflected. Rudd. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
Carter outside. Back to Irving. Down low. Covered by Nance. In the corner, Irving with it. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Dishes to Schroeder. Inside, Boykins. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Carter outside. Ball's knocked loose. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. A nice shot by Boykins. Boykins has got his second bucket tonight.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Isaac. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And it'll be Virginia Beach with their first timeout of the game right here.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Bomba's checked in. He dishes it to Porter. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your powerhouse dance team.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Schroeder outside. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. Nance. Rebounded by Isaac.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
That was clever. Schroeder gets inside, and you guard him tight, finds a way to score.
Pass to Hoffman. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Virginia Beach trails by 8. Isaac outside. Passes it to Hoffman. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Virginia Beach, they've shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's Curry outside, and that one released in time, but no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, Then Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Virginia Beach looking at who they've got. They've got Bamba. Q out there with the great one. And there's Fultz. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now, here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love. Bamba trying to break free. Love with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Q. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at Virginia Beach in this one. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Irving's checked in for Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Fultz kicks to Irving. Over Allen, and it's sent back by Allen.
And with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Q passes to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Around the back and lays it in. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Cleveland making a change here. Boykin's checked in. And Virginia Beach also making a switch. Carter, he's checked in for the great one.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Now here's Fultz. It's good. Now Sexton. And the officials will call the illegal shot right there.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Virginia Beach trails by 6. And here's Irving. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. It's rebounded by Curry.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer on the way. No good. So Virginia Beach will take it the other way.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Okoro with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With the floater, and it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Curry on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Curry. Sexton the pass to Nance. 5 on the clock. Isaac with the steal. The pass to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Irving. It's tipped.
Now these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Sexton's shot is good.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. Irving, good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Moving against Schroeder. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Nothing discourages Schroeder when he's driving towards the rim. Does not see things in his way, and he has no problem taking hits on the way.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he can't hit the second. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing here by 8. To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Here's Fultz. It's blocked. Here's Nance. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Nance has got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Isaac outside. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. The best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Sexton. He had 16 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Now, here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Timeout call, Cleveland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
.106 left now here in the second. Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. A floater. He lays it in.
Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Fultz dishes to Porter. Bamba kicks to Porter. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Porter passes to Nance. Now Sexton. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. They recover it. And out of bounds. Virginia Beach will have it.
Checking in for the away team.
Virginia Beach trails by 10.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Cleveland. They're leading. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And that'll about...
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Curry has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Kevin Love out there with Allen. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Sexton. And it's Curry in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Sexton. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
I have Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And here are the Cavaliers now. To the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. Defended by Sexton. Here's Fultz. The shot from the low post is good. Fultz has got 8 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Curry against Fultz. And it's Allen slamming it down.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
He gets it in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
Make some noise.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Fultz.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving passes to Hoffman. Virginia Beach working the ball around them. Such a wide open look. Q's got his first basket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Curry, good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Irving against Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 10. Love dishes to Curry. Passes to Okoro. There's the pass to Love. Here's Sexton. Got a hand on it. Outside Irving. The 11-footer. And it's sent back by Allen. To the middle. Here's Sexton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 12 points for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep in them tonight.
The kick out to Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake. Really sells it that time and then goes straight in contact.
Virginia Beach shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Irving.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. There's Schroeder. He's got 7. There's the feed to Okoro. And that one is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Porter. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Schroeder looking over the floor. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Okiki's checked in for Virginia Beach. Markelle Fultz comes in for Jonathan Isaac.
Markelle Fultz.
Nance down low. Porter's there. The shot's good from Nance.
Well, the more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
Irving drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. ABC's checked in for Virginia Beach. Both free throws good for Irving.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here is Boykins, defended by Carter.
2 minutes.
Here's Schroeder, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Porter fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
His first personal
This
foul.
can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The great ones checked in for Virginia Beach.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, Okoro takes it from 10. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Not a talk on defense that left him all alone.
Virginia Beach trails by 8. Outside Irving. Back to Fultz. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked in for Nance. And Virginia Beach also making a switch. Hugh, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Schroeder against Fultz. There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Okoro. Porter with a block. Pass to Fultz. It's stolen by Schroeder. Driving inside. It's blocked. Porter passes to Fultz. Unloads. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Porter.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target. He stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Here is Boykins, guarded by Fultz, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
At the line for your Cavaliers, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Boykins. Good on both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And here's Porter. 7 points in the game. Misses the chippy right there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And Virginia Beach looking at who they've got. We've got Q. He's out there with the great one. Markelle Fultz out there with Porter. Porter with a block. Here's Q. And the layup's good off the glass. Q's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Virginia Beach.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Curry against Fultz. Lets it fly from 18. Curry can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's the great one. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Sexton. Down low. Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range, Virginia Beach pulls it in.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Curry against Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Virginia Beach lead.
And Fultz is a threat in the screen and roll. If you give him any space to shoot off that screen, he's going to rise and fire.
Now here's Curry. Back to Sexton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Here's the great one. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Defended by Allen. No good on that one.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Love outside. He kicks to Okoro. Clock at 4. From beyond the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line
and a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And he hits the first of 3. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded by Curry. Releases. And good. He nails it.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Cleveland. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Curry, a 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Pass to Okoro. Parks it off the glass. Wow.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Count that one. And Virginia Beach leads by 5.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Sexton. Outside Curry. To the right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Okoro after the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. And Okoro throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. From the line, and the shot is good. The Virginia Beach lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
He's guarded by Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Team foul. Shooting for the away team. Up the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Curry. Tries it from 19. They get it back. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Irving against Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for Virginia Beach. Curry deciding where to go with it. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Virginia Beach leading by 5. For 3. Sinks the triple.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 8. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Curry. Pulls up. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Curry against Fultz. With the drive, and he dunks it down.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Curry against Fultz. Curry attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 24 points.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Now, here's Fultz. There's the drive. And it's in there. And Virginia Beach leads by 8.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Fultz, the bounce back. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Q. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 10-point Virginia Beach lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Fultz. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
ain't know how to move, he ain't know how to